What is the SharePoint Migration Tool? In fact, it's a tool that Microsoft offers us completely for free to move the files. The information we have in the old versions of SharePoint, which are versions that are installed within the local network. So I'm talking about SharePoint servers and moving them to the Microsoft 365 cloud, specifically to SharePoint Online. The SharePoint Migration Tool is exactly the tool that allows us to choose which sites to take from SharePoint Server and how to move them to SharePoint Online. SharePoint Online. The SharePoint Migration Tool is exactly the tool that allows us to choose which sites to take from SharePoint Server and how to move them to SharePoint Online.
Wait a moment. I'll steal 10 seconds to introduce myself. I am one of the Microsoft most valuable professionals, and on this channel you will find tons of technical videos to keep you updated on all Microsoft 365 technologies, from SharePoint to Teams to Microsoft 365 Copilot. Subscribe then to see the new updates.
We can find this tool within Microsoft's documentation, which explains exactly what all the content migration options are that we have, from the old versions of SharePoint to SharePoint Online. The SharePoint Migration Tool indeed supports migrations from SharePoint Server 2010, 2013, 2016, and 2019, as well as from SharePoint Foundation 2010 and 2013, which was the free version that existed many years ago of SharePoint. Any one of you who has these versions should be very careful, because aside from 2019, they are all out of support. This means that if you ever have a problem, which could be anything from a failed recovery of content to a yaw site that no longer works or automation flows that have some issues, Microsoft will not respond to your support. So I strongly recommend that you take all this content and migrate it to SharePoint Online. To start using the tool, just follow this. Microsoft's documentation page. There are 3 links available where you can find the various versions of the SharePoint Migration Tool. Make sure to always choose the one in general availability. It's the most stable one, let's say. Which reminds us, let's say here what the sources are. Among the sources, I didn't mention one very important thing regarding the possibility of migrating. Not just files coming from old versions of SharePoint, but also documents that we might have within our files. So the shared folders on the network that we might have on the servers within our network infrastructure. This way you can take advantage of all the benefits of SharePoint Online compared to file management and document storage that we can have with network folders. What are these advantages? I'll explain them to you in one of my videos. You can find it on my channel. The benefits of SharePoint Online. As for document management, once the tool is installed, we have the option to choose which SharePoint site we want to start from to move the data. I have the option to choose to move entire sites, site by site, or to move everything at once. You can enter the address of the on-premises SharePoint site or the address of the network folder that we have on our servers. The tool will perform a check on the content that can be migrated, and then it will give you the number of errors or the number of important messages related to the content you have to move to SharePoint Online. And yes, because you need to know that it's not possible to do a migration, or it's really difficult to have an old environment on SharePoint Online or to move folders to SharePoint Online just as they are. This is because SharePoint Online has a whole set of rules and limits that cannot be exceeded. So if you have a very deep folder structure, it's very likely that you'll encounter errors with the SharePoint Migration Tool, or if you have documents that were created with special characters, it's possible that you'll receive alert messages. Okay, through the SharePoint Migration Tool, you can do this kind of check before moving the documents. Once you've checked and fixed everything, how soon can you create a migration task? And here we can migrate either individual sites or all the sites, or migrate individual information lists or individual document libraries. Or you can also migrate workflows that were maybe created within SharePoint Server and can be migrated to Power Automate. In this case, once you've selected the type of migration, you then have the option to monitor the progress of your migration. Attention, very important. The SharePoint Migration Tool copies your files to SharePoint Online. Close access post-migration. It's very important that you immediately close access to the file server or the old SharePoint once you've completed the migration. so that users can start working on the new files uploaded to the MyX365 cloud and no longer on the old version. Why aren't they? The more they are synchronized with each other. Well, that was basically the behavior of the SharePoint Migration Tool. See you in the next video.